So I'm basically kind of new to this Costco thing, so I'm just going to go in. Uh, I got my membership card right here. Basically, I got my membership online, so I'm just going to go in and actually kind of walk around this Costco for the first time. Got a young gentleman here, he's driving by, that's fine. So you walk into Costco for the first time, you'll see you got two different deals. You got one guy over here checking things out at the exit. That's where all the people are coming. You can see all the people that freaking loaded their freaking carts up like you wouldn't believe. All right. Now when you walk into Costco, you see this fine young lady here. She wants to see you right when you come into the door. And there you are. We're in. Now membership for Costco will run you about close to $65 for their standard membership. If you want to get the other membership, the business executive, that's going to run you about another $50 extra, just for that. Now there is a little bit different in Costco's. If you're over here in the Missouri one, you're going to see here that they'll actually have wine and liquor sales. As you can actually see, they actually have their Kirkland's Best Blanco right here. Kirkland's Best Vodka. They actually have their own, got their old-fashioned mix right here. Now when you walk in, you're going to see a lot of stuff right off the bat that's actually kind of like just kind of specials and stuff over here. See that over there? I'll go ahead and walk over. Here's some stuff like your Buffalo Trace, your Cosmic Apple Crisp over here. Buffalo Trace Irish Cream Liquor. The old fashioned. Now that's kind of some of the specials that they're running right here. But when you walk into Costco right off the bat, you're going to hit your electronics department over in this area right here. You'll see your standard computers, your televisions, your laptop computers, your monitors for your computers. They actually have some really decent price for your monitors. Most of the stuff you see at a Costco is in the electronics is actually going to be name brand stuff like your LGs. You got your Hisense, you got your Samsungs. You're going to see about every major label of electronics here. Young gentleman's over here, he's already price checking stuff. Yep. I got your Bose over here. Now this is only the second time I've been in a Costco. The first time I was in one was over in Lenexa, Kansas. It was actually quite an eye-opener because you walk around, you see all the different prices of stuff. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut across here for a bit. They actually sell green work stuff here. Now one of these days I'm going to do a video that's actually going to be a side by, not really a side-by-side, but actually letting you actually see the different prices of stuff that they are, so you can have a different. But I'm just doing this kind of a video as kind of a standard walkthrough. Of course, you got your different Nutri stuff over here. Whey bars, amino energies. This is basically your kind of like your health foods, that you actually have, like your premier protein shakes. Now, the one thing about a Costco is, I'm just going to walk across here just a little bit so you can actually see stuff a little bit better. You got your Neutrogena stuff. In most of your Costco's, they have your services built in a ring around the outer periphery of the store. So I'll show you this. You have your pharmacy over here. Of course, when you get close to your pharmacy, you're going to get close to your pharmacy stuff like your Tums, your, antacid controls and stuff like that. And you'll see more stuff over here. But the thing about the pharmacy is, they actually have lower prices on their pharmaceuticals than you have in your regular ones by almost 20-25%. Now, the way I understand it is, all these.
Thank you.
How are we doing today? Sorry about that. Didn't mean to be in the way.
You're okay.
The thing that they say about the pharmacy is, you can actually be any resident of any state and actually walk in any Costco pharmacy and actually do business, because that's just the way that the laws are in this about pharmacies. So I guess anybody that wants to do business here can do business in their pharmacies, I guess. Yeah, that's where you got your prescription up. Of course, you got people working there. You got your hearing aid center where you can actually get hearing aids. Optical. Got your Q-tips and other things here. You got your 3-pack instead of it's the one. They got 3 different types of Sally Hansen deals all rolled into one. Olay. Over here you have their optical selection right here. The optical department where you can actually get exams and your glasses. You can probably have that all done in one day, I'm guessing. If not, it's no big deal. Of course, you got your self-checks over here. People are...
Sorry, I'm getting out of
restrooms over this way. You don't really need to show you the restrooms because they're just restrooms. But here's like the ultimate thing. They actually have all your freaking food court stuff over here. Now, they show you all the prices of stuff. They got their, $1.50 hot dog, your chicken bags, your calzones, your pizza by the slice.
What number are you?
Pizzas, pepperoni pizzas. Now I'm gonna have to show you this on another video, but at the Lenexa location you can actually look at them making pizzas and stuff like that. They actually have a window, so I'm just gonna go back out here into the general store. Got a young lady over here. She's already passing out free samples. Like, pretty deep. She's kind of showing what they have there. Get some free samples.